Well, first of all, thank you all the 51 people for subscribing to my channel and the rest 7 billion who has not subscribed yet. कोई बात नहीं, कर देना. टाइम है, ना हम कहीं जा रहे हैं, ना तुम कहीं जा रहे हो. कंटेंट आएगा, कर देना. Now, there are small little things that we all wait for in our life. Be it our career, promotions, ये पिज़्ज़ा पे सेल कब आएगी, वो हाँ कब कहेगी, या ज़्यादातर इंडियंस के लिए वीकेंड कब आएगा. I'm looking at you guys. But in my case, mostly it's कि ये वाली movie कब release होगी. You know, I strive on that kind of thing. It drives my life. So, top 10 most anticipated Hollywood movies of the summer for me. Summers in Hollywood means May, June, July. तो उनकी वीडियोस जब बनती है top 10, it's basically 3 months. हमारे यहाँ कभी खत्म होता ही नहीं. हमारे यहाँ तो अक्टूबर तक रहते हैं गर्मियाँ. तो I'll count down my favorite films to come from next week till the end of the October. So let's start. I did prepare for it, okay? I wrote it down in my copy. Engineer है ऐसे ही थोड़ी ना. 4 साल. Number 10, Venom. Tentatively releasing on 5th October, directed by Ruben Fleischer, starring Tom Hardy. Now, why is Venom on number 10th of my list? Is because trailer उतना impressive नहीं था, marketing has been so-so. Ruben Fleischer की last great film was Zombieland back in 2009. But ये क्यों है मेरी list पे? Is because I love the character of Venom. Even in Spider-Man 3, जहाँ उसको इतनी hate मिली थी, मुझे वहाँ भी I did like the character, the concept, the artistry behind it. And the second reason is Tom Hardy, the greatest masked man in the Hollywood. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it would be great. Now, number 9, Johnny English Strikes Again. This is the third installment of the Johnny English franchise, which started in 2003. Then the sequel came in 2011, and now this one. The trailer has been out. It looks great. It is funny, and it has Rowan Atkinson, Mr. Bean. So can't wait for it. The film releases on 28th September. Number 8, Skyscraper, releasing on 13th July, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Why am I waiting for this film? It's because it stars the most charismatic guy in the whole entire world, The Rock. And every film that he has been doing except Baywatch has been pretty great. Especially his last film, Jumanji, pretty awesome. No one thought it would be that great, and it was funny, action-packed. The trailer looked quite fine. It gave me those Die Hard vibes, and I am a big fan of Die Hard and Rock, so hopefully, बढ़िया होगी. Number 7, Aquaman, tentatively releasing on 5th October. Now, it has been, 2 or 3 years that I have been reading and listening about Aquaman कि अब release हो रही है, and finally this year the film releases, starring of course my man Jason Momoa and directed by one of my favorite directors working today, James Wan, who's basically every film I have loved since Saw 1, and can't wait to see what he does with this franchise. Aquaman was pretty great. In Justice League, he was one of the few things that was great about that film. Sorry, DC fans. But trailer isn't out, but I'm very, very hopeful about this film. Hopefully, would be good. Number 6, Solo, a Star Wars story. Now, I have been hearing some negative things about this film for last 1 year. There has been some production problems, some shooting problems. There was a change of director in middle of the production. Currently, Wikipedia states that Ron Howard directed at least most of the film. But why I'm excited for this is because, first of all, this is a Star Wars film. I really like Star Wars. I'm a Star Wars fan. And the last spin-off Star Wars film was Rogue One, which was pretty great. Second, because Han Solo is one of the most endearing and charismatic characters in cinematic history. Hopefully, the new guy whose name I cannot pronounce can do justice to this film, and the trailer looked fun. Number 5, Sicario, the Day of the Soldado. क्या नहीं सुना इसके बारे में? Well, सुनना चाहिए था. This is a sequel to the awesome film Sicario from 2015, which most of you have not seen, and you should see. That film was great. It's basically Mexican cartel, drugs, narcos, and all that shit, but in the real current world. And now we have the sequel. The original director has not returned. It is Denis Villeneuve. I think my second most favorite director working today after Christopher Nolan. But the writer is same. The writer has returned, and the trailer looked brilliant. It looked brutal. The combat, the Mexican drug cartel thing again, and the cast looks awesome. Josh Brolin, of course, and Benicio del Toro. Yeah. Number 4, Incredibles 2. Do you remember that time? 14 साल पहले, 2004. You know, we were all little kids, innocent, careless, koi chinta nahi. And then we had that wonderful film called Incredibles. I remember buying the DVD and watching it again and again on a loop. Loved the characters, the family chemistry, the story. It was just all too wonderful. And then we had to clamor for 14 years for Disney and Pixar to give us a sequel. And now it's finally here. I have to say, I didn't like the trailer that much, but it doesn't matter. The characters are there, the chemistry looks like it's there, and Pixar hardly goes wrong. So go on, superheroes. Number 3, AntMan and the Wasp. How can I not have a Marvel film on this list? They have been hitting bullseye one after the other, and let me tell you, till the day we die, we're going to have these films produced, and they're going to be as good as they are right now. Both the trailers of the film have been great. The action looks great. The comedy is still there. The theme is still there. The addition of Wasp is a welcome addition, and it's a Marvel film. Can't go wrong. And hopefully this would be छोटे पैकेट में बड़ा धमाका. Indian slang. Number 2, Jurassic World: The Fallen Kingdom. Now, I wasn't a big fan of Jurassic World from 2015, but over the period of 3 years, I kept going back to it, and I kept watching it again and again. And the number one reason for that was my love for dinosaurs. And I love them even more when they start eating us. And they start destroying the world. And this looks more of the same again. Stupid humans making stupid mistakes again, making stupid big gigantic dinosaurs again, and they are eating us again. The trailers looked great. The action set pieces, the new dinosaurs and the roars and all that. Chris Pratt is as charismatic as ever, and the director J.A. Bayona, I have loved his last 2 films, Monster Calls and Orphanage, and can't wait to see what he does with this film. Number 1, Mission Impossible Fallout. Oh my god. The amount of kinetic energy that trailer with that Imagine Dragon song inserted into my fat and lazy body. The action sequences looks amazing. Tom Cruise looks young as ever. I don't know how. The man is like 55 years old. He does his own stunts. He jumps from buildings. He got his leg broken, and now he's like flying a helicopter and doing a free dive. What the hell is going on? So this was my list of my top 10 most anticipated Hollywood films this summer, Indian summer. Tell me about your list in the comments below. Do you agree? Do you disagree with my list? And where would you put these films in the list? Let's talk about it in here. This is what this thing is all about. Talking about films and talking about things that we love. And also, subscribe क्यों नहीं कर रहे हो? क्या बात हो गई? 51? मतलब शगुन? क्या चल रहा है? Please subscribe, share करो, देखने दो लोगों को.